Hey brothers, imagine dropping into a Fortnite map and the game straight up betrays you in the worst way. Like the storm chases only you and you can never escape. What if that lobby turns into your eternal nightmare where no one finishes the match alive? Well, today I'm bringing you 5 cursed Fortnite maps that are blowing up on Reddit and TikTok this September 2025, based on real experiences from players who swear it happened to them for real. These aren't just random glitches. They're like living creepypastas that make you question if your account is even safe. Let's dive in, step by step, because if you're the type to game till dawn, this is gonna give you chills. First off, let's talk about the map they call the Forgotten Forest, one that popped up in Fortnite 2025 as a temp event, but some say it sticks in your game forever. Picture this, a dude from Mexico named Alex was in a squad with his buddies on a Twitch live, testing viral myths. They dropped into this dense forest, full of fog that looks like it's straight out of bodycam footage in a glitched metaverse. At first, everything's normal, looting up and building like crazy. But then, the map starts changing. Trees move on their own, like they're breathing, and the minimap glitches out with analog lines. Total vintage horror vibe. Alex posted in a Reddit thread that he saw a skin that was unto anyone else on his team, one that looked like a ghost from an old event, kinda like a subtle cross-game Easter egg, but nah, pure Fortnite. His friends started disconnecting one by one, with error messages saying player trapped in eternal storm. He tried to leave, but the game kicked him back to the lobby, just to reload him into the same map. In the end, he had to delete his account, because every time he logged in, he heard whispers in the audio, like voices from lost players begging for help. The lesson here is simple. Don't explore alone in new events. Play smart and check with your crew before dropping into the unknown. Now, moving on to the second cursed map, the Sunken City, which went viral from a TikTok remix, where an Argentine creator compared it to Herobrine but in deep water. This one's a creative mode map someone uploaded in 2025, promising infinite treasures underwater. But it's really a digital trap. A girl named Sophia was in a casual match with her cousins, all hyped for the new Fortnite Mayor's update. They drop into this sunken city, with buildings floating and bubbles everywhere. At the start, total fun, swimming around and taking out bots, but then the water gets weird. Glitches that freeze your character, like the game's drowning you in code. Sophia swears she saw a hunter entity, like a twisted brainrot meme skin. A Skibidi toilet mutated into an aquatic monster chasing you with glitched out eyes. In her interactive live with subs, they tested the myth in real time. And suddenly the chat filled with massive shares because one of her viewers saw the same thing on their screen. The map won't let you win. The storm closes in but never ends, and your skin starts changing on its own, like it's betraying you by absorbing glitches from other players. Sophia escaped by restarting her console, but she says she still sees bubbles in her main menu now. Play smart, brothers. Don't get swept up in the hype of custom maps without checking reviews first. The third one on the list is the Infinite Desert, a map that exploded in Reddit threads about haunted seeds. But Fortnite tiffied into an endless battle royale. A group of friends from Chile discovered it through a subtle cross-game collab, where a Fortnite skin showed up in another game's lobby as a viral Easter egg. But they jumped back to Fortnite to try it out. Imagine, you drop into this vast desert, dunes stretching forever, and the sun that never sets. At the beginning, pure adrenaline, building towers and sniping from afar. But the glitch hits hard. The map expands like the code's replicating itself, and the storm doesn't close, it just pushes you into hotter zones where the audio warps with analog noises, like old bodycam tapes in a cursed desert. One of the guys recorded footage showing mascot horror, haunted skins walking alone, hunting players like a twisted meme. In their live, they interacted with subs to vote on directions, but it all went south. Players vanished, and the chat blew up with its real says the map wipes progress, like it's punishing you for not finishing, and in the end, he had to force a logout. The takeaway: don't trust maps promising infinity. Play smart and set timers so you don't get lost in the game. Fourth map, the Haunted Mountain, which got famous from a Fortnite 2025 video where creators tested myths in massive lives. A family from Colombia, with a 12-year-old little bro named Juan, jumped into a family squad. The map's tall, with snowy peaks and wind howling like digital horror. They drop in excited, gliding from the battle bus, grabbing epic weapons. But soon the psychological terror kicks in, glitches making your skin flicker, like a spirit's possessing it, and you spot shadows of past players on the rocks. One shared on TikTok that he saw a cursed skin, total mascot horror with empty eyes, following you like a brain rat hunter. In the live, they asked subs to share their stories, and boom, shares everywhere because tons of people said the same thing. The map won't let anyone finish. The storm climbs the mountain but knocks you back down, looping the cycle. Juan got out thanks to a friend pulling him from the squad, but now he avoids mountains in the game. Play smart, not just late night grinding without breaks, to dodge those endless loops. Finally, the fifth and wildest one, the Dark Labyrinth, a map that trended in September from Reddit threads on haunted updates in Fortnite. A team from Peru tested it in an interactive session where subs voted on paths in real time. They drop into this underground maze with walls that shift and lights glitching like analog horror. At first, straight thrill, solving puzzles and wiping rival squads. But the twist, hunter entities based on twisted memes like Skibidi, but as haunted skins lurking in corners. The team leader, Pedro, captured bodycam style footage where the map reshapes itself, trapping players in infinite dead ends. In the live, the chat exploded with "try this" and viral shares, but no one finished. The game crashed accounts, deleting progress as punishment. Pedro says he spotted a cross-game Easter egg, that skin popping up in another lobby, but he came back to confirm. In the end, they reset everything, but the fear lingers. Play smart, bros. Verify myths with friends, and don't obsess over labyrinths promising easy wins. These cursed maps are everywhere in 2025, with players dropping their stories on TikToks and Reddits, swearing Fortnite hides more than meets the eye. If something like this has happened to you, think twice before dropping solo, because the game can turn into your worst enemy. Stay sharp, and remember, the scares are fun when you're the one in control.